Hi there. I have a message for you this week, and it's close to home for me because I've been going through some ups and downs with everything that's been happening with COVID-19 and the coronavirus. My anxiety levels have been higher, my stress levels have been higher, and I've always had a weakness to emotional eat and stress eat, especially with stress. Being bored or lonely or those types of things can bring it on too, but especially with stress and with a lot of changes happening in our lives right now. I've been feeling more stress, and so I have been giving in to emotional eating and comfort eating and all of those types of things. And I really have been trying to pull myself out of that place, and I thought I could share my own struggles with you guys so that you can possibly take that to heart for yourselves as well. So one of the things that I've learned is to stop and, well, we know, stop, challenge, and choose, right? But when we stop and you're feeling an emotion, name it. Understand and recognize, what is it? Am I feeling fear? Am I feeling stress? Am I feeling bored? Am I tired? Am I lonely? Like, what am I feeling? And name it. Name that feeling. What kind of, am I sad or am I disappointed? Am I mourning something? Like, be specific, like really figure out what it is that you're feeling and name it. And then feel, where is it coming? Where do I feel it physically? Where does that, when I feel that emotion, where am I feeling it? I often feel a tightening in my chest when I'm feeling stressed, and that's where I feel it a lot. Some people feel maybe their shoulders are tensing up, and neck and shoulders. Maybe they feel like they've been punched in the gut. Like, where are you feeling this? Is your back sore? Like, where are you feeling it? And find that, and then let it be. You kind of have to sit with the discomfort for a minute, and you don't need to dwell there for long, but it's okay. It's okay to recognize that sometimes things are hard, and sometimes we feel these feelings, and that's part of life. And that's okay. It's okay to feel that. It's okay to feel uncomfortable and not try to escape it and avoid the discomfort with something else. For me, in my case, oftentimes it's running to the pantry. And so, that's just something that we can do and be okay with. And then really feeling that discomfort, knowing what it is. It kind of stinks. I know that feeling. But what I like to do then is to shift the emotion. And often what helps me is to have gratitude, welcome gratitude into my life, find things to be grateful for. And it really loosens up the tightness in my chest. It helps me to take some deep breaths and to welcome that into, what I'm feeling. And so that really helps. And so that's something that I've been doing, and I've been working on it. I still fall into the old traps, but it's one of those things. I'm making new pathways in my brain. I'm creating new habits. That's what we're all about with Optavia, right? And I know you guys can do it too, so I just wanted to share this. And I am asking myself a question, and I want to challenge you to ask it too. This is going to last more than a couple weeks. We all wish it was just a couple weeks, right? But it's going to be longer. And so the time is going to pass. And I want you to think about where you want to be on the other end of this thing. When coronavirus, the risks and all of that are down, and we can go back out into society, and we can kind of resume our normal lives. How do we want to be? Who do we want to have become? For me, that is somebody who has closer relationships with my family members. We have some time right now that we can call people. We can have conversations maybe that we were too busy to have before. The people that are in our homes with us, we can spend more time with and create relationships that way. Is it always easy and fun and games? No, but that's part of where we're working on our mindset. Who do we want to become? Someone who's patient and kind, someone who's looking for ways to serve others. Where do we want to be? Do we want to be someone that's having fun with our families and providing, kind of fun experiences? What do we want to do? Do we want to be somebody who is running to the pantry, stuffing their face? Do we want to gain weight? Or do we want to lose weight? Do we want to get healthy? Do we want to create a positive atmosphere? Do we want to be able to feel our feelings? Do we want to journal? Do we want to really document this experience? What do you want to do? The possibilities are endless, and it's an opportunity. Sometimes we think of things as trials and struggles and hardships, but you can just as easily flip that coin to thinking of it as an opportunity. What is this an opportunity for me for? How is this going to help me become who I want to become? And who do I want to be 2-3 months from now? Who do I want to be? How do I want to be? How do I want my health to be? I want you guys to think about that. And when you think about that, at least for me, when I think about that, it gets me more committed to my healthy habits. It gets me more committed to living my life on purpose, to being the driving force in my life, to continually work every day on bettering myself. And so I hope that happens and it translates for you that same way. Because it's a good experience. Who do we want to be? Summer's going to come. We're going to get through this. And who do we want to be on the other end of it? Who do we want to become? So I would love for you to ponder that, and feel free to share with me what you're working on this week, what you're recommitting to, and I would love to support you in that. Have a good day.